Hello and welcome to Jeeping with the Mark. Remember, if you like these videos, please just go ahead and click on the subscribe button down there. Today we're going to be looking at the installation and review of two different items. The first is the off-road jack mount from Rugged Ridge. It's 11586.04. This mounts to the hood. Very straightforward. Uses all the existing screws, so there's no drilling on there. So let's take a look at the parts that you get with this. You get two brackets on there, and these are made out of aluminum, very strong, good powder coating on it. It looks like they'll hold up for a long time on that. It says Rugged Ridge on there. So what happens is you just mount those into the existing holes that's on the hood latch, and so like I said, there's no drilling or anything like that. One thing I did notice that may be kind of tight when you put the one bolt in there, if you don't have a lot of room to get a socket on there, so you're going to have to use a good old-fashioned Allen wrench just to do, you know, a little bit of turn at a time to tighten that down. So basically it just sits like that on there on the hood. It comes with thumb screws. These things are massive. Looks like they're well built. What's going to be good about this is even if you have gloves on, you'll be able to get these off without a problem on that. They thread in here very, you know, easy. It'll slide down. One thing I did notice about this, I'm going to have to look around and see what I can find. There's not a lock on this, so when your jack is mounted on your hood, the only thing that's securing it are these two bolts, and somebody could just come up and take these two thumb screws out, and they'd be able to walk off with the off-road jack. Okay, so here's a review of a 48-inch farm jack. If you're not familiar with them, some people call them farm jacks, some people call them off-road jacks. This one here's got a 3-ton capacity on it, and you lift up to 48 inches tall on this. You really need to know what you're doing with these. They can get away from you. They're great if you know what you're doing with them, because they've got so many different uses with it. When it's, you know, it's got a simple latch system. If you've got the latch up, when you bring the handle down, it will go up. If you flip this down and there's no weight on this, it will slide down in a hurry, and it will get your fingers, it'll get whatever. And these things are heavy, so the last thing you want is to be holding your hand down here and then move that down, because it will come down and pinch you in a heartbeat if you're not careful on that. This is well constructed. I ordered the orange one. It's not true orange. It's more of a reddish orange on this. I'm going to go ahead and mount it on my Jeep, my 2015 Rubicon on the hood. Earlier in the video, you saw I used a Rugged Ridge mount, and I did an install on that. This is very simple. You just line these holes up here with the Rugged Ridge, put the thumb screws in, and you've got it secure on that. They do make a cover for these. I may look into getting them to keep all the dirt and grime off on that one. So I do have a link down in the description for both the jack and also for the Rugged Ridge mounting system. So I'll show you what the final product looks like after it's mounted. Thank you very much. Okay, now for the install of the Rugged Ridge hood mount for the off-road jack. It's pretty simple. First we'll remove those two Torx. They're T50s. So let's go ahead and remove them real quick. You can go ahead and set those aside because they furnish new mounting bolts, so we won't be reusing the stock bolts that's holding the latch in now. With the mounting bracket, it comes with a little rubber gasket that you just put over that. You can go ahead and put your 2 bolts in. Get them started. Do the front one. Now these are T30s, so just go ahead and do finger tight first. Then you run them down with your ratchet. So just go ahead and tighten them down with an Allen wrench. Snug them up nice and tight. Just snug them up nice and tight so you're not going anywhere. Again, like I was saying, it's kind of a tight fit on that back one, so you are going to have to use a old-fashioned Allen key to get into that. So then all you got to do is go to the other side and do the same thing, and then your mounting's done. After you get the mounts on, all you do is put the jack blade across there and put the thumb screws on. It's nice and tight, not going anywhere. There you can see it shakes very solid, won't go anywhere, shouldn't rattle at all. Got your little Rugged Ridge logos there. I am going to find a cover for the jack assembly. I found one online. I'll get that ordered, so it'll cover that to keep the dirt and grime out. Also, I need to find some way to lock the jack into the mounting bracket there. I will have a link to both of these in the description down below. If you got any suggestions on locking it down, just let me know. Thank you very much and have a great day.